is our Father in heaven. We should be zochet to the Geulah Shelema b'merabi amenu amen. We're going to start with Selichot. Rabbi Hagioff, just to give us a quick introduction, Rabbi, please, on what we're about to do.
Friends, we are living in what I can only describe as biblical times. We are seeing things, we're hearing things that our Avot and Imot had to deal with when we first went into Eretz Yisrael thousands of years ago. Challenges, enemies, words being thrown at us, missiles, and words and missiles are both very, very damaging for us and our people. I must tell you, I keep getting so many messages from young, single men and women, from our community, from all over New York, and actually at this point all over the world. I'm going to read you something I just received. I'm going to read it from my phone. A young lady that comes to our Chazak programs here, Baruch Hashem. She comes to Shiurim in class. I'm not going to name her. I didn't get her reshut, but I can tell you what she said. She said, Rabbi, listen to these words. Rabbi, any tips for keeping my bitachon strong at Columbia? She's at Columbia University right now. So difficult having confidence in my bitachon, in my faith in Hashem, in this extremely negative environment. I responded, how's it going? What's going on? What's happening? She said, a lot of anti-Semitism. A lot of people in my program are supporting Hamas. Very scary, not knowing who I can trust. This is one of many, many messages I've been getting. Our brothers and sisters in Eretz Yisrael are suffering. But our brothers and sisters here in America are also suffering. This is a terrible time for Am Yisrael, for Klal Yisrael. And we're feeling their pain. We're not outside of it, my friends. They're in Galut, and we're in Galut. It's not located in any one place, because Hashem Shekhinah is in Galut as well. And He's waiting for our tefillot. You know, I said to my wife, Erev, Sukkot, let's go to Eretz. I haven't been to Sukkot in 30 years. And I said, let's go. My daughter's there studying. My middle child's there in seminary. Let's go spend Sukkot. I haven't been there in so many years for Sukkot. She's like, no, I don't know. It doesn't sound right. I said, no, come on, let's just do it. It's expensive. I said, I know, but come on, it's an investment. Wow. Did I know what hit us? Ribbona Shel Olam. The morning of the attack, boom, boom. Everything was one way, and the entire world, Olam Hafuch, turned around. I was mamash there. Happened to be that my hotel was right next to the Tachna Merkazit. It was a cheap hotel. And that meant that all the soldiers were being dropped off by bus, by taxi, by their parents, trying to get some walking, leaving their Simchat Torah, Shabbat, Tefillot, or Su'udot, and sitting on the floor because there's not enough chairs for the thousands of young soldiers who've been called up to go and defend our people in Gaza. I said to my wife, I've got to go see these kids. We got to talk. She's like, no, it's dangerous. There's bombs. My kids were freaking out. One of my daughters was crying. I said, I'm going. Let me tell you what I saw with my own eyes. Thousands of young boys sitting on the floor, waiting for their bus, and their parents. This will be in my head for the rest of my life. And this is Yerushalayim, so mostly religious people, with tears in their eyes, as they're dropping off their young children to go who knows where and to do who knows what. Ribbona Shel Olam, what am I going to do? I dragged my wife and kids. Literally dragged them and said, you're going to come and you're going to see them. We're going to give them chizuk. We brought them food. We brought them water. We brought a Sefer Torah. We donated blood. The line for the blood bank was way, way down the street. And what can I do? Give it to Torah. I put my hand on every single Jewish boy that was there. And I gave them a bracha. And there was one boy who I accidentally skipped. I skipped him. happens a lot. They all look the same. They're all in green, you know. And then I saw him walk around and said, what about me? I need a bracha too. I'm going to fight as well. I broke down. Ribbon Shalom, what can I tell you, my friends? During Elul, I said Slichot like all of you. I didn't cry. Rosh Hashanah, I had many guests at my table. It was fun. I said to me Teshuvah. I did Slichot. We prayed. I didn't cry. Yom Kippur, I was here. It was enjoyable. It was a wonderful atmosphere. We had a wonderful fundraising campaign. And we prayed together, Baruch Hashem. And there was an amazing sense of achdut, of unity. I didn't cry. Friends, now's the time. This is the time, my friends. Because we know every gate is closed. But the Sha'arei Dimot, the gates of tears never close. And those are always open to us. And what we have to do is, even if you can't get the tears to come out, then at least sound like they are. We are doing a short selection of slichot. It's not a regular slichot. Do not worry. It's the highlights. But maybe what we didn't have in mind when we said slichot for those 40 days, we can have just a few minutes of kavanah. And if you need to get emotional, think of the posters that are so beautifully put downstairs, which will not be coming downstairs, Baruch Hashem. Have those faces. I can't look at those faces. I'm embarrassed to say. I was carrying a sign of Washington with Wi-Fi, and we're bragging about and we're walking around with the signs. I can't even look at them. It gets me too emotional. I'm embarrassed to tell you. But at least have one face in mind. And if that brings you to tears, Dayenu. Hashem should take care of every single one of our people in Eretz Yisrael, those who are in Gaza, those who are outside Gaza, because everyone's a target now. Those of us here in New York City, all over the entire world, wherever they're watching from, Hashem should give us all a geula shlema. Every soldier should come back shalem. Every hostage, God willing, should come back whole and complete, physically and emotionally and spiritually. And God willing, we will. B'ezrat Hashem is happening. Trust me. It's happening. We'll see the geula, the karov, B'ezrat Hashem, and the zchut of our tefillot. Thank you.